What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It is time to switch things up. It's time to switch over to our other project. And I have been busy with this for the past few weeks, building up to the point where I can drop a video on it. So I'm going to reveal it to you guys. And right after that, we'll switch over to the past me, working on this car, doing everything I can to get this thing started. But anyway, let's get into it and show y'all the new project. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a treat for you guys. Not sure if you guys saw a few videos back. I showed that there was perhaps another project in the works, and I know I've been quiet about it for a long time, but today is the day we actually get started on it, and we got quite a job ahead of us. Welcome everybody to the new member of the channel, old member of the family. It's been around for a while, but like I said, a lot of work ahead. Say hello to the Mini. So there is a lot to do on this car, and I know that a lot of you are perhaps into stance cars and stuff, but actually have a lot planned for this car. Needs a lot of body work, but let's do a walk around. I'll tell you what I have planned, show you what needs to be done, and we can take it from there. Alright, let's go. Okay, so first and foremost, as you can see, the bodywork definitely needs attention. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of rust happening, so definitely gonna need to sort that out. And yes, the car is extremely filthy from standing the whole time. As you can see, we've got a flat wheel here as well, but there is a spare that I still want to check out. That it looks like it's holding air, so I want to still put that on and see if that also helps, and then I can try and get another tire for this back wheel here. The inside is another mess. I won't get too much into it. As you can see, quite dusty from standing the whole time. I mean, look at that. No, so quite a lot that needs to be taken care of inside this car. It has bucket seats in at the moment that was bolted to the floor. As you can see, if you can see, the bolts are actually bent underneath there, and I'm gonna need to grind off those bolts and then pull them through to get these out, because I have the original seats. So I want to put the original seats back. Probably gonna need to recover them as well. And then this freaking saw part that I have is under this bonnet. Lee, would you just mind there? Getting that for me? No, just stuff. Yeah, here we go. And here's the heart of the beast. Also quite filthy from standing for quite a few years. And right now I need to hook up this coil. I actually went and bought a new battery, so it's quite a small battery for quite a small car. And once we've hooked that up to the distributor and to the battery, then we can then see if we can get this car started. The engine was previously started while it was out of the car by the previous guy who worked on it, so there is still oil in there. So we're just gonna try and get started, and then we can then focus on all the other things that still need to be taken care of. Now that we've got the outside of the car cleaned up, now we can focus on the inside. And the inside is not pretty. Brace yourselves. So, as you can see, it is quite filthy. I literally just sprayed the car full of doom right now for all the bugs that was in here. It's like a bunch of spider webs. So if you can see that on the camera, you can see the seats are filthy. The back needs to be cleaned up. So quite the job ahead. And then once I'm done cleaning this, I'll probably focus on the engine bay eventually. I mean, it's not the prettiest sight, but you know, it has seen better days. It's also quite filthy, full of leaves. You know that spider web underneath the bonnet. Probably gonna have to rip this off at some point, this padding, because this padding has seen better days. But I'm gonna go ahead, clean the interior up, and then we'll see then what we do after that. So let's get to work. Alright, here we go. Nice and dust free on the dash. Added the seats, so there's no more dust. I've still got to do the whole floor as well. As you can see, it's quite a mess. Even at the back, still got to clean up here. Still a bunch of spider webs back here. As you can see, that the interior covering is filthy. So that will be next up on the list. And I was gonna work on the car, try and get it started, but a friend of mine, he's not available at the moment, so he's not gonna come through. But we'll keep fingers crossed, and I'll keep working on it and see if I can figure it out. I don't think that it'll be an easy job. You know, I'm not exactly a certified mechanic. I don't really know exactly what I need to do, but it's a work in progress and I'll figure it out. You know, when you set your mind to something, you can always do it. So I'm just gonna do my research, speak to the guy who worked on it before, and you know, I'll take it from there. But let's continue cleaning. Hopefully this whole vlog won't be about cleaning it, and hopefully I'll make some kind of progress. But keep your fingers crossed, bear with me as I say, and let's get this car back to a better condition than what it was when it came to me. Let's go. All right, it's another day. Um, so I spoke to the guy who worked in the car before, and he gave me an idea of checking out the solenoid. So taking it off, cleaning it up, hooking it back up, see if we can get the starter swinging. Because I know a lot of times that we get a lot of build up on them, and it messes with the current that flows through them. So we're gonna try cleaning it up and then see if that makes a difference. And yes, I am making it a multi-day video due to this taking a bit longer than expected, and because I'm still learning on what I'm doing. Um, Doing this alone is not easy, but I'm trying to learn, and a good way of learning is by doing. So let's get cracking, see how far we can get today. Here goes nothing. I see the ignition's not going on. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's see. Still no luck. Well, let's keep digging. Yeah, baby. Soon. All right. So today, what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out why it's not starting. I mean, you've seen in previous clips that it was swinging, even threw in petrol, but it's not swinging. I mean, not starting, my bad. But yeah, let's get on to it, see what we can figure out. Not sure how far I'm gonna get today, but perseverance is key. We push through, make things happen, and things will work out. But anyway, let's get on with it. So one thing I thought of doing is that let's check perhaps if the spark plugs are even getting spark. You know, the shows that we have spark from the coil, we've got spark from the distributor, but the car's still not starting. I don't know if it's perhaps not getting fuel, you know, from the all the way from the fuel tank through. Maybe it's a petrol pump. I don't know. But that's why we have these days where we actually just sit down, work, try and figure it out. So yeah, let me stop yapping and start working. Alright, so I did some digging. So I'm not sure if you can see right down there, this thing down here is a petrol pump, and I need to replace that, or at least just get it off to see what's going on there, because this thing's not feeding any petrol through. I checked in here, which is where the petrol gets feed to and over to the carburetor, and it's not pulling any petrol through. So getting that petrol pump out of there is probably going to be my biggest mission yet. I don't know how we're going to do it without taking the engine out, but I'm going to leave that for a time when I have actually the whole day to take this thing apart and take it out. Alright, so got the petrol pump out. For those of you who don't know, or have never seen one before, this is a mechanical petrol pump. So what happens is that the pressure inside of the pistons pushes this thing. As you can hear, there is suction. So what happens is that this side sucks the petrol from the fuel tank, and then this side pushes the fuel out to the carburetor. So sounds fine. So I'm gonna put this back in. I cleaned it up a bit, and hopefully that will make a difference. So we'll see. I cleaned it up, I'm gonna put it back, and then we'll see if we can get it to work this time. Alright, so I've got everything hooked up again. Test pump in it worked. Actually drew the petrol from the tank through to the other side. So I'm gonna get the battery, give it another swing and try it out. So what I did was I somehow pumped some of the petrol into the carb, well, into the spot where it's supposed to go. and I'm hoping that when I swing that it will catch, and hopefully we'll hear it spit something. Hey fluffy boy. Alright, got the key, so let's get this hooked up and then see if it works. Excuse me, Sean. Sure, you can.
Yeah, professional. That's what I am.
Oh, I heard that.
Heard what? The engine's shaking. What? Is that the cat? Oh, there's stuff in my hair. Why did nobody tell me?
Right, I'm so sure as you guys also saw, I did change the lights and they actually work. Let me show you. So just getting sidetracked quickly from the actual mission. Let me show you. So they're in and connected. As you can see, those are the halos showing. And then if I switch it up all the way, see, we got the mains going, which is awesome. And then we also have the brights, which is the bottom one. As you can see on both, they are working. All I've still got to hook up on these lights are the indicators, so that the halo goes orange when you indicate. I think the fuse just went on this one, on the indicators again. Oh wait, let me see. Ah. And that went. I don't know what to do right now, guys. I've pretty much tried everything I thought it might be. I mean, the pump is working. Somehow it just doesn't seem like it's pushing any petrol through, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. So car's still not starting, but you know, gotta figure it out as we go. And on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll call this video to an end, and I hope that you guys weren't too confused, as I know that I did jump around quite a bit. As I said, it was videos over the past few weeks that I've been working on this car, and it takes time, especially when you're not a mechanic, trying to figure out what needs to be done. So I'll be doing more research on what else it can be that the car is not starting. I might be asking the guy who worked on it previously to come through just to get it started for me. Chances are it will probably be something small, but you know what happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this build, as I want to be driving this thing up and down before the park off in Eersterus in June. So I'd like to take this baby to that park off. So keep your fingers crossed, bear with me, please like and subscribe, and comment down below if you know anyone that can help me get this car started. But anyway, peeps, have a good one. Peace.